Hello, I'm Advocate sports columnist Scott Rabelais, and welcome to another edition of Rab's Report, our series where I share my perspectives with you on the 2025 LSU football season. Today's report is brought to you by Our Lady of the Lake, championship health partner of LSU, and committed to a championship approach to health built for Louisiana. I love covering college football, but I also love when LSU has an open date, and I can spend a Saturday watching an endless stream of games from morning to night. Though going into this past weekend, I was a little bummed by what I thought looked like a pretty boring schedule. Then, fireworks. Florida stunned Texas 29-21 in the Swamp, while Penn State was losing 42-37 at winless UCLA. The preseason AP Top 10 is in the shredder, with former number 1 Texas, former number 2 Penn State, and number 4 Clemson all out of the top 25 completely, with a combined record of 8-7. Preseason number 6 Notre Dame is still ranked, but had to fight back from an 0-2 start. If it's chaos you crave, you've come to the right sport. A sport that is now just reaching the halfway point of its regular season. What does all this mean for 4-1 LSU, which bounced back to number 11 in the polls during its open date? Well, despite last week's loss to Ole Miss, the Tigers are still very much in the national picture. The nation, as expected, is filled with a lot of very good but no truly great teams. This past weekend proves the Tigers still have a chance if, well, we all know what if means. If LSU can somehow get more production out of its offense, namely with a healthy Garrett Nussmeier, and a running game that finally registers a blip on the radar. If that's true, the Tigers can get to double-digit wins and make it into the 12-team CFP field. If not, then a 7-5 season is not out of the question, with 4 ranked teams, including 3 in the current top 10, Texas A&M, Alabama, and Oklahoma, left to play. Saturday's home game with South Carolina at 6:45 p.m. on the SEC Network should tell us a lot. Frankly, we've gotten few straight answers about what's wrong with Nussmeier to this point, and no insight into what changes, if any, have gone into LSU's running game during open week practice. For certain, the offense must show signs of improvement, starting Saturday against the Gamecocks in Tiger Stadium. LSU's October schedule against South Carolina, at number 20 Vanderbilt, and number 5 Texas A&M will define the 2025 Tigers. This video has been brought to you by Our Lady of the Lake, championship health partner of LSU. Trust the medical team that cares for your favorite LSU student athletes and schedule an appointment with a provider from Our Lady of the Lake today. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.